Hello everyone, my name is Griffin and we are back with another reaction video. We are once again reacting to Isaac Butterfield. It has been a little bit since we have reacted to an Isaac Butterfield video. This one is called TikTok Loves Obesity. I don't, there are a lot of content creators on TikTok that are about obesity, that are they themselves quite obese. I mean, I myself, I don't know if I would be considered obese or morbidly obese. I'm not really sure. I think I'm bordering on obese, so I need to work on that, which I currently am trying. Saying that and drinking pop, I can't sort of contradicting myself. But either way, it's amazing that TikTok allows a lot of these obese creators to spout this horrid rhetoric that they keep saying of how obesity is fine, obesity is being fat is healthy, being fat is beautiful, being fat is good, being fat is healthy, all this sort of stuff. It's amazing that they allow these videos to be put out there in the ethos without any consequence to them, because TikTok has to realize that the majority of their audience are very impressionable children, ranging from little kids to teenagers whose brains aren't fully developed yet. Your brain doesn't stop developing till around 25 to 27 years old, and even longer so if you do, drugs and alcohol. It takes even longer. But it's amazing that they allow these videos, because these kids are like sponges. They'll believe almost anything that they're told without questioning what the information being told to them is. So a lot of these obese creators who are saying, yay fatness, it just need to be dealt with somehow in some way, form, or whatever. But let's see what Isaac Butterfield has to say about all these obese TikTok creators.
You know what I hate more than anything is people who just give up. People who give up on life, and that's what this video is about. I personally love giving fat.
He meant to say being fat, but I mean, look at this. Look at the person with the red hair. Look at the other two as well. It is amazing how people are saying, how people are just okay with being this large. I mean, it's a gateway to so many different diseases and illnesses and just all this sort of stuff that can easily be prevented by just eating healthier, staying in shape, and exercising, or just going for a walk or a light jog every a few days a week. All this stuff can be, and it's horrible on your joints too. It is absolutely murder on your joints being that large, or as large as I am. I mean, being just, I gotta go to this side, just being this big. Just being this big isn't good. It is bad for your joints. I can't go too far out because I'm not really wearing any pants. I'm in my own house. I don't have to wear pants. Pants are for the weak. But it's not a healthy way of living. I mean, the other thing is you're for me, I'm like almost perpetually tired. No matter how much sleep or how little sleep or excess of sleep I get, I am just tired. I'm always hungry. I eat out of boredom, which is how I got big. But it's just, I don't understand how people can be happy being that large when it hinders so much of your life. I mean, there were a couple of times, like there was one time, I think it was like 10 years ago or something. I had this moment when I was putting on my shoes and then trying to tie my shoes. My stomach is about the same size as it was then. When I'm sitting down and bending over to do that, my stomach is pushing up into my diaphragm and into my lungs. And it makes it hard to breathe while I'm trying to tie my shoes. And it finally got to me. And I started to have kind of a breakdown because of how large I was. And it's horrible. Being this big is not good. It's not fun. Despite what a lot of these people, these dumb fucks are saying, it is not fun being this fucking large. And the world doesn't need to conform to you being fucking fat and fucking stupid. You need to conform to what the world is. The fat community is such a small minority of a community that you can't expect the world to conform to what you want and what you think. Stuff is made for what the body should be at. It's not made for you and your whale of an ass. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there. Let's get back to the video.
Sydney's plus size community is tackling fat stigma. I don't know what it is about the modern fat person who thinks that the world owes them something, but here's a hot little secret for you. They don't, chubby. They don't. Also, there's a strange connection between upper lip hair and fat women that I just don't understand.
That was a woman? That's a woman? I'm sorry if that sounds mean, but honestly, I thought that was a dude. Huh.
Strange connection between upper lip hair and fat women that I just don't understand. I don't understand why people think that you're glorifying anyone by just wanting to be accepted and not discriminated against.
Here's the thing when it comes to the real world and people who are in this sort of delusional reality they put themselves in. The world isn't nice. Reality is not nice. It's not, all sunshines and rainbows and fairy tales and unicorns and things. It's not. It's not ever going to be that way until the human race goes extinct. It's never going to be that way. Reality is going to hit you like a fucking truck. Like I said, you can't expect the world to conform to you. What the hell? God damn it. To conform to your reality, because that's not going to happen. It's not the way the world works. Oh, whatever. I'll clean my glasses later. And it's just, I mean, let's look at that thing. You can't, not everybody, I don't understand why people think that you're glorifying anyone by just wanting to be accepted and not discriminated against. Not everybody in the world is going to accept you. That is the reality everybody needs to face. You can't make everybody like you. If you spend your entire life trying to make everybody like you, you're going to live a very, very miserable life. I can guarantee you that. You're going to live a miserable life. You need to accept the fact that no matter what size, race, creed, religion, whatever the fuck you are, not everybody's going to accept you. And that's the thing you're going to have to come to terms with. And you're going to have to face some sort of discrimination on some level. It's just how reality is. Like I said, reality is not nice. Reality is not perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect. There will be flaws in everything.
Royale Clancy was put on their first diet. Oh, they, them. Okay, cool. When they were 8 years old, when their mother was on a diet. Okay, so obviously you were eating too much in your house and you had a shit diet and you were putting on weight as a little girl. And, your parents were trying to stop that. They were trying to do the right thing. And apparently...
Yeah. See, when it comes to kids, don't ever force your kids to go on the same sort of diet that you are. But if your kids are becoming large because they're eating the same shit food that you are in the same amounts that you are, and they're becoming like the like the miniature version of the Michelin Man, then yes, we should probably do something about it. Put them on a diet to lose weight.
Apparently that's a terrible thing to do to a child. Okay. Yeah, maybe they shouldn't be on a diet. Maybe your kids shouldn't be eating salads. I think you should just be reducing the portions that they're eating and maybe just giving them real food. Yeah? Here's another one. Sasha Rose proudly identifies. How do you identify as a fat babe? Anyway, however, hated her childhood nickname of Gordita. Shout out to the Gorditas who'll hate this video. An affectionate way of saying little fatty in Spanish. Since joining the plus size community, she has learnt to reclaim the word fat.
There's nothing to reclaim with the word fat. Nothing whatsoever. Fat just means fat. It means the fat you have on your body. It means you are fat. You are obese. You should probably fix that. There is no reclaiming of the word fat. I don't understand when people go on this thing like, we're going to reclaim said word. We're going to reclaim this. There's nothing to reclaim. Things are the things that they are. You can't reclaim something that never belonged to you in the first place. Like a word. You can't reclaim a word because it doesn't belong to any one person or any one group. It's so goddamn stupid.
That's not the N-word. Shut the fuck up. For many fat.
Wait, hang on. If someone wants to call me fat to put me down, firstly, it doesn't work. It's just a factual statement. Yeah, you're fucking fat. What is more devastating is the fact that they think it's synonymous with being worthless. No. Okay, to everyone out there, being fat does not mean you're worthless. It means you're making poor decisions on your own health, and you should probably fix that so you can live probably a longer, healthier, safer life. But in no way, shape, or form is someone being fat meaning it's synonymous with being worthless. Now, if you're fat and doing absolutely nothing to change your life, doing absolutely nothing to improve your life, doing absolutely nothing to help others, not get a job or do anything whatsoever in life, then yeah, you're fat and you're fucking worthless. Fix that. Do something. Don't just sit around and be a blob. But in and of itself, fat doesn't mean worthless. It just means you're fat, and you should probably fix that.
Rose restricted her to food and over-exercise. I fucking doubt it. To those who accuse the fat liberation movement of promoting unhealthy living, MX, what's MX? Fuck off. Clancy says you can't tell anyone's health status by what they look like.
Yeah, you can. If you look at me, you could tell my health status is probably very unfucking healthy. Let's read this entire thing, because he's not going to read the entire thing. He's just going to keep moving on with what he's doing. For many years, Miss Rose restricted her food and over-exercised? She says that was far worse for her health than living well in a bigger... No. This is another annoying thing. I'm living in a bigger body. No, dumb fuck, you're just fat. You're not living in a bigger body, you're fat. The sooner you accept that, the sooner things are going to go better for you. To those who accuse the fat liberation movement of promoting unhealthy living, I'm sorry, but yes, they are. The fat liberation movement is promoting very unhealthy living. No ifs, ands, or buts. It is a factual thing. You can believe and opinionate all you want, saying that it's not promoting an unhealthy living. Yes, it fucking is. It's telling people that it is okay to be fat. It is healthy to be fat. Look, if you want to live your entire life being fat, and if it makes you personally, yourself happy, then by all means, go and be fat. Be happy. Eat what you want. But don't, for the love of God, do not go around telling everybody that the way you're living is the healthy way of living. Because in no way, shape, or form is it healthy. I am in no way, shape, or form healthy. I am not. I'm fat. I'm probably over 300 pounds right now. I think I am. I think I'm like 305, 310 pounds. I don't know. I haven't weighed myself in a while. We have like an industrial scale at work that I sometimes stand on just to see how much I weigh. But it's, yes, the fat liberation movement has promoted unhealthy living for a long time, ever since it was founded, because it wanted to, it's an easy way out, because nobody wants to take the hard road and lose weight and live a healthy life. MX, oh, it's so fucking stupid. Just say Miss. Miss Clancy says you can't tell anyone's health status by what they look like. Yes, you can. Look at Fat Bastard. I know this is not real, but look at Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. You look at that and you say, that's probably unfucking healthy. You can't look at that and say, yeah, that's a healthy way of living. Go Fat Bastard. No. You look at people that are like that and you immediately think that person's unhealthy. That person is a fat fuck that needs to learn how to stop eating so much and eating his or her feelings. Because they're putting themselves in an early grave. Look at Nick Avocado. Enough said. I don't understand why people think that you're glorifying anyone by just wanting to be accepted and not discriminated against. You can want to be accepted all you want. You can do that all you want. Like I said, not everybody in the world is going to accept you. There are some people who live in reality who think logically. You can't always think with your feelings, because that's not going to get you anywhere in life doing that 24/7. You have to have some logic and reality in your life.
I once again disagree. And that's why this video is now taking a turn.
Jesus
Welcome
Christ.
to the best of the fat liberation movement, all the best videos that I've compiled this month on people who are not promoting fatness at all. Okay.
It really amazes me that the human body is just, it's able to get that big. It is fucking, it's gross, but it's amazing how the human body is able to just expand like that. I don't understand how the human body is able to do that without imploding on itself and killing itself.
Yeah, we've got love hearts, we've got a big moldy wall, and we've got a man who is moments away from death. Now, if we can just pause here, there's a lot going on.
Look at that. It's like, dude, fix your fucking wall. Clean it up and, give it a fresh coat of paint. Ugh. It's probably the most disgusting thing in this video is his fucking wall. I mean, I have some black marks on my wall over there, but that's from when I come home and I put my hand on the wall and take my shoes off. Those are just finger marks from having dirty hands, and I'll clean that later. But this is just goddamn, dude. Clean your fucking wall.
And we've got a man who is moments away from death. Now, if we can just pause it here, there's a lot going on. As you can see, there's a nice rip in her clothing there. I know it looks quite a small rip, but it's actually the size of 4 Earths. It's much like when you see a dark spot on the sun. It looks small, but in reality, it's ginormous. The mold on the wall looks good. This man actually is, he's 7.5 feet tall. She's just really, really giant. And yeah, they're wrestling to find out who's paying for Uber Eats. And for Christ's sake, I hope it's not me, because that sounds expensive as fuck. Before the next video, ladies and gentlemen, I should tell you I am on tour throughout regional
It's amazing. She's huge. It's like she almost. I know that I'm sounding so mean, but it looks like she just dwarfs the dude.
There right now. Here are my dates. Come and see me live. it's a very good time.
As someone that grew up the fat kid
This clip is very much in your face. It's almost
Oh, I've seen her
3D.
before.
and was always the fat kid in the room, it's totally weird to be on social media now and just loving my body the way it is. And you know,
I think I've done a video on her before.
Yes, you
Tell
have,
me where.
Isaac.
I have. She has an OnlyFans, if I recall. That's horrific. I should, no, I shouldn't review it. That's rude.
just like eating all the good foods that I love while still being healthy and exercising, but not really worrying about how I actually look.
Did she say she's exercising? Really? Are you sure about that, lady? Are you sure you're not counting your exercising? Are you sure you're? I think what she's counting as exercise is her walking from her chair to her fridge.
See, this is the thing. You get people who look at that and they go, wow, you do it, babe. You look beautiful. And it's a lie. It's frankly just a lie. You are lying to people. You're telling them what they want to hear to make them...
A lot of these people need a friend or a person in their life where they will tell them the truth and bring them back to reality, whether they like it or not. The truth hurts. It does. But people need to fucking hear it. They can't constantly live in their own fantasy world thinking that what they are is okay. Because this is obviously not. She's bigger than me. Her stomach hangs more than mine.
them feel better, but they know that it's bullshit as well.
Because at the end of the day, that's not really what matters, is it?
What are you
I
eating?
could never like see myself
Pastry.
even eating
that a
at
biscuit?
school in front of people most of the time.
Now, I'm sure she's a lovely person in real life, but I just disagree with what she's doing. I think it's weak. I think it's a terrible message to young women. And I think she is just, I don't know, I think she could do a whole lot better. And I'm talking about just the OnlyFans.
Sometimes I miss my old body.
People say that I don't talk enough about men in these videos, about fat people, so here's a dude.
But once you start gaining
The reason why a lot of men don't post videos like this about them being fat is because there are other dudes that will just dogpile on them for it. Because nobody cares. Men will tell other men how it is.
you can't stop and just want to
I don't understand how there are people who can just eat straight whipped cream like that. It feels like I'm eating a cloud. Like I'm eating air when I've ever tried that. It's so weird.
keep going to grow a bigger belly. Gaining is my passion, and it made me learn my body is as beautiful and valid as a gym body.
Shut the fuck up, mate.
We both worked hard to achieve our dream bodies, even if they are different. Be proud of your lifestyle and body.
See, this is the thing that people don't get. And when they say, oh, you need to accept me for who I am. Yeah, we accept you. But trying to accept the idea that's in your mind that this is healthy and the same as going to the gym because you're working hard, that is ridiculous. That is the most preposterous idea that I have ever fucking heard. Because to go to the gym or run or work out in any way that you choose, whether it's a sport or whatever, is difficult. It's hard work.
See the size that these people are that you see here.
You put yourself through.
And you know, now I'm not talking about like power lifter bodies where your veins are just bulging out of your muscles. But, you know, fit bodies like this and like the women you just saw, that's the kind of body we should be having and striving towards. It's not an easy thing to do. Everybody can do it. Well, depending on your if you're disabled or not. But, you know, everybody is able to lose weight and get into a healthier physique. It's just, it's achievable. It's a lot of work. It is achievable. But you have to be willing to put in the work for it.
You're doing is what everyone wants to fucking do. We all want to scoff our faces and eat all the chocolate and all that shit. Mate, if I wasn't concerned with the health effects, with me looking like a big piece of shit, and the fact that I feel terrible when I'm doing it, I would eat so much shit food that I would come on these videos with half a fucking burger hanging out of my beard. I would progressively get bigger on these videos until you need fucking widescreen at home just to see me.
Don't get manipulated by fake gym motivation posts. That's not happiness.
Mate, we've all had like cheat days and cheat meals and all that type of stuff, and maybe you eat terribly all the time. Eating like that makes you feel mentally.
It's like, dude, you don't need to keep grabbing your stomach and shaking your stomach. It's just, his whole videos are cringe and fucking annoying to look at.
Terrible. And that's one of the reasons we have so many issues.
It's like, yes, we get it. You're fat. You're growing. Stop caressing your body like that.
With mental health in the Western world. We have people overeating every single day. They feel terrible. And rather than blaming the refined carbohydrates that they inject straight into their veins and all the sugar and shit that they eat, they blame other people. That is an issue. That is causing people grief, depression, anxiety. One of the reasons. There's other reasons, of course. But that's one of the contributing factors, at the very least, that is giving us all of these problems in society. Not only is it costing more people are dying, it's clogging up the hospitals, it's all fucked up. And yet you want us to sit here and recognize you for the hard worker you are? How about you fuck right off?
I'm a fat in this.
What I eat in a day as a fat person. 100 days.
What I eat in a
What
day.
I eat in a
For
day is a
breakfast,
fat.
I split these cheese fries
Isn't that poutine?
with my boyfriend. And then I had some more fries with ketchup and no cheese because, you know, trying to be healthy. Bacon
Trying to be healthy. Yeah.
cheeseburger. I had exactly 2 bites.
See, I think
of
this
salad.
chick, like, she makes these.
See, these... It's hard to look at that video. These type of videos of going, what I eat in a day. Nobody fucking cares what you eat in a day. Literally nobody cares.
videos and she's like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. And I think
I don't know if it's just me, but that burger, I think it has a little too much pink.
at the start it said it's 160 days without McDonald's. Yeah,
I mean, I don't mean it needs to be well done, but it needs less pink than that.
you had like 45 pounds of cheese, then you had a burger, then you had more fries, then you're having a high calorie salad. You can have McDonald's. You can probably have McDonald's and lose weight. Just stop eating so much. You fucking lunatic.
I also had a Diet Pepsi and don't
Okay. Diet Pop is worse than regular pop. I will say that. It is worse for you than regular pop.
Diet Pepsi, well played.
Don't worry, guys. I'm still losing weight. I had a water
I guarantee she's not losing weight. There's no way.
because that cancels everything out. And
Stupidity of some people. Yeah, having one glass of water, it cancels everything out. Frying pan to the back of your fucking head. Wake your ass up.
here is what I did not eat. As you can see, it's a lot.
Yeah, so I think she's obviously taking the piss in these videos. She's just a real big fat chick. I thought she was being serious. Now she eats a pie later on that night and she ends the videos by saying,
Bye, I'm skinny.
okay, she's taking the piss, sure. But look at the comments. Illy Queen, I just love your positivity. I love you, bro. I love this. You're the best. Love you, Queen.
I guarantee if this was a dude that made this type of video, none of these comments would be like this. There wouldn't be any comments like this. All the comments would be along the lines of "you're a dumbass."
Love your positive attitude. This is the shit message. So many of these comments are fucking positive. This is what is growing this problem. This problem of obesity is finding new momentum with this generation, and it's because of shit like this.
If you are losing weight because you want to feel better, be in less pain, be healthier,
Why are they
You don't need so many air quotes, buddy.
In quotations.
These things,
If you lose weight, you will probably have all of those things happen to you. You will feel better, you will be in less pain, you will be healthier, etc., etc., etc. Just because someone puts it in quotation marks doesn't mean it's not true.
that's fatphobic.
People call me fat phobic all the time, and I guess I'm not fat phobic, I'm fat positivity phobic. I'm scared of you people who are like that because I am worrying about the impact that you have on others. So the rest of this video is a dude who's fucking getting stuck into it. How good's that? Hulky dad. He says it's not fat phobic. He says stop normalizing obesity. Stop hiding behind your depression. This is the attitude you need to have. You need to go to war with yourself. Otherwise, the demons inside your head will always fucking win.
Every time he leave me alone, he always tell
I am jealous of a lot of people who can eat a shit ton of and still stay small. I have an acquaintance that he can eat a shit ton of food and not gain a single pound. He doesn't exercise or anything at all either. And it's just like, how are you able to eat that much and not gain weight?
me
He's a scrawny kid though.
Okay, this is Anna Paul. She's a very, very famous influencer on TikTok. She is an amazing influence on young women everywhere. She is an OnlyFans creator. So you just got a whole generation of chicks killing it. Because there's nothing more positive and powerful for women than fingering their pussy on the internet.
he wanna
Okay, so she's eating a burger.
The
Very
comments on that video were so positive.
Anna Paul, she's eating a burger and everyone's positive in the comments. Okay.
So positive.
By the way, Anna Paul, not overweight.
But can you take a second to imagine what the comments would be like if that was a fat person eating a burger on TikTok?
If it was a fat woman eating the same thing on there, the comments would be about the same. If it was a fat guy doing that, the comments wouldn't be as nice.
Oh, okay.
If you're ever curious if fat phobia exists,
That's your problem.
Go find a video like that of a fat person eating a burger. Check out the comments.
So you're saying that because Anna Paul isn't obese and she's eating a burger and everyone's excited for her eating a burger, that's fat phobic, because if it was a fat person doing it, people would...
There are people getting excited watching other people eat like that just on a short, like 10-second video. You really need to get some excitement in your life. Because if something like that excites you, it's like go outside, touch grass. I mean, really. Find some actual entertainment.
be saying things in the comment section, saying mean things. Now remember, comment sections are obviously full of very mean people. You shouldn't read them. But
It's the internet. What do you expect? The internet is not a nice place. A lot of people are very mean on there because they don't have to actually be there in person to do it. They can hide behind the internet and say whatever the fuck they want and not get in trouble. So they use them. They do that. They can let it all out because they don't have to face the retaliation of somebody coming up to their face and beating the fuck out of them. Because normally this stuff they're saying to someone is that person's in another fucking state.
if you saw Anna Paul drinking a beer, or me drinking a beer, would you care? No.
No.
But if you saw someone who you knew was an alcoholic, who had cirrhosis of the liver, whose life was falling apart and they were sculling a beer, would you look at them the same way? No, of course you wouldn't. You would look at them and say, you probably need to slow down. We look down on people who are gluttonous, who take advantage of everything around them, who eat too much food, who drink too much alcohol, who do things that the rest of us sit back and go, no, that's not a good way to live. We look at them and we look down upon them. That's what you're seeing here. If you want me to explain it, that's the reason.
Okay, so how much do you weigh?
Okay. How to advocate for yourself at the doctor.
I actually have a history of an eating disorder, and so I don't actively weigh myself. I don't really want to know.
So she's had an eating disorder and she doesn't want to weigh herself at the doctor's.
It's triggering for me.
It's triggering for me. I'm a snowflake. It's gonna hurt my poor little feelings. Maybe you should face reality.
I do understand that, but knowing your weight is really important so that we can treat the issue properly. Respectfully, I came in for a medical certificate because I have a cold. I don't see how my weight has anything to do with that.
Your weight probably doesn't have anything to do with that, but I will say this. You probably, I know a lot of people don't like being weighed at the doctors, particularly women. I don't think dudes really give a shit. They don't want to be weighed because they feel that's fat phobic for the doctor, and the doctor's not going to try and help them because they're going to put everything down to their weight issues being the reason that they are sick with whatever.
A large reason probably why you are sick is more than likely your weight. They weigh you at the doctors because your health is synonymous with your obesity. If you are fat, you are prone to much more health problems than the average person who is not fat. Learn to accept reality for what it is.
And I don't think you actually need to weigh someone like this lady. I'm sure just using your eyes, you can say, okay, some of your ailments probably have a lot to do with the fact that you are extremely obese.
I'm a fat, and I'd like you to spend my day off with me. I move this crap out of the way, and then I sit on the toilet, and I let my boyfriend message
Jesus,
my
is that
friend.
The noise her floor was making. I don't know if she was intentionally focus camera. I don't know if she was intentionally stomping to make it sound like that, or if her floor just having problems with her weight. I'm sorry, but if I ever get a girl, she better not expect me to do anything with her feet. I can't. It's just no feet. I don't understand people's obsession with feet. It's weird. It's disturbing.
Then I played with my markers. I'm currently drawing myself as a whale. I think it's cute. Wait.
Oh God. Oh, that's a slap in the face.
I decided to take one of our cats on a walk because Dale said she didn't want to go. This is a very happy kitty. She jumped in here voluntarily. We walked to the picnic table because
their house would stink.
Breaking about a 17-hour fast with this delicious cheats.
Hey, fasting, good work.
My boyfriend got cheese fries with bacon. I got cheese fries with no bacon because #moderation.
I mean, they're good, like they're delicious, but you need to be working on yourself here. You need to be.
I don't like bacon.
2.5 years, and then go back to it. Right?
I've never had cheese fries, so I have no idea how they taste, but I fucking hate bacon. Ugh.
Have it every now and then.
I had 69%.
Who eats a burrito like that?
It upsets me a little bit that she's eating the burrito like that.
Which had
offensive.
onions,
That's offensive
chili,
to Mexican culture.
cheese, grilled chicken, steak, rice, and
something about
beans.
watching really
awesome.
big. I hate watching anyone eat, but something about real big people. It just puts me off me dinner, me breakfast, me lunch for the next 6 or 7 weeks.
I ate all but 5 French fries. Tried this 3-cheese mac and cheese, and I know it looks dank, but looks can be deceiving. For example, I look skinny, but I'm actually a fat. For dessert,
I'm a fat. The way she says that.
I treated myself
She's
to
funny,
1.5.
like, at least she's like, I like self-deprecating humor. It's funny, but I don't know. There's also something strange about watching someone really abuse their body on the internet. You're just like, oh, I don't feel good about this.
I am a fat person who has recovered from an eating disorder and let go of diet culture.
Okay.
So let's talk about the realities of eating disorders for fat people in honor of National Eating Disorder Week.
If you're turning up at Eating Disorder Week and you're a fat person, you probably won't get let in. I'll just say that.
First and foremost, fat people can and do get every kind of eating disorder.
Fat people do not have anorexia. I'm not even going to watch the end of that video. I'm not even going to, because it's a 3.5 minute video, and you're going to try to explain to me why fat people can get anorexia. No. Fuck off. And that is fucking, imagine being an anorexic person or having an anorexic person in your life, or you've had an eating disorder like that in the past, or someone you know, and they have wasted away. Their bodies are failing them.
I've seen people with anorexia. A fat person cannot have anorexia because they are fat.
And they're skin and bone. And you've got someone who is the size of the known universe saying, I can really relate. Just fuck off. Fuck you to the moon.
Plus size travel struggles 2024. Still can't fit in the plain lavatory comfortably.
I'm sorry, but nobody takes people seriously when they do shit like this. Of course you're not going to fit very well in a fucking plane. You're fat. How about you take some responsibility and, you know, start losing weight?
Still can't walk down the aisles comfortably.
How is this anyone else's problem? It's all entirely on you.
Still can't use the tray tables.
Your own fault.
On you.
Still can't go through security.
I reckon if you got some speed up, you could break through those dudes. Don't worry about that.
Without getting an extra pat down.
Yeah,
Just bulldoze past him.
because the X-ray machines can't read through your layers.
Still can't fly without asking for a seatbelt extender.
Once again, your own fault.
Because you need it to fit your girth. What are you complaining about here?
Still can't find plus-size clothing in stores or souvenir shops.
Mate,
Still can't enjoy
who
the pool if
cares?
it's not accessible to us.
How can you not get in that pool? Just flop in. Enjoy your alleged natural habitat. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am on tour throughout regional Australia, followed by America. Tickets will be on sale soon. Followed by Australian capital cities. Tickets will be on sale soon. And then the UK. Tickets will also be on sale soon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. See ya later. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodle au revoir. Bye-bye.
Great to be here. Hello, brother. How are you?
Good, how are you, Isaac?
Very good, brother. Very good. I see you bought your own chair. That's different. Did you come down those stairs, or did you come in the side entrance?
Side entrance, mate. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with the old side entrance, is there? I'll tell you that. Because if you went...
Well, that was Isaac Butterfield. TikTok loves obesity. Because of course it does. The internet just loves obesity, and they love pandering to their fantasy. It's a sad reality we all live in. But let me know what you all think in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinions on this. Anyways, I went on a couple of long rants. This video was basically twice as long as the video I'm reacting to was, because I went on a couple of rants. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for more. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Links to all my stuff will be in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.